Hi T-Birds, welcome to week 5 maths. Okay, so a couple of little changes for this week, but pretty much the same structure. So what you'll have here is the week 5 planner, okay, which is, as I mentioned to my literacy classroom, a little bit more intense in the planning that is on here with instructions, especially with where to upload, okay. But the other big thing to mention, if you haven't come across it yet, is that we've got Wellbeing Wednesday, where we're asking mums and dads just to have some time with the family, you guys. No set work of school, but there's a wellbeing link if you'd like to complete some of the wellbeing activities. Okay. For maths, you'll have the warm-up game of Fabulous 4. So you need your dice app for this one and reread the instructions on the actual template. Okay. Open it up really quickly now. So roll the 4 dice. So pick the 4 dice option on the app and try and record the highest total and the lowest total as you're going through that. Okay, just to keep your number game really, really on for this week's tasks. This week we're going to focus on adding decimal numbers and subtracting decimal numbers. Okay, the biggest thing that I can make a point of is keeping the neatness up. We did a lot of work in term 1 with you guys doing place value and trying to understand how to do addition and subtraction. And I understand some of you have forgotten that, but we did a lot of work on making sure we understood all those processes. And hopefully with the recap of last week's activities, especially the just normal addition and the normal subtraction, that you can understand the importance of getting everything neat in its place value columns before doing the work this week with adding decimals. Well, before I jump any further into that, what I've also got this week is some, rather than a massive slide with all the success criteria, you will have that, but I've given you basically step outlines in the instructions on Google Classroom. Each day you'll have a number of the day activity, okay, to complete, and you'll need to upload a photo of that as well at the end. I need you to watch the intro video here, and really important, take note, pause the video at 11 seconds and attempt the first problem. Okay, the person talking on here will guide you through that, but make sure you stop it and have a go on your own first. And it's okay if you make a mistake, you'll learn from that mistake. Okay, and then open the slide and work through the slide activities as well. With the number of the day activity, there's a range of different things with the number 15. So you got to multiply that number, the 15, by 5. What's 22 more than 15? And so on. So you need to have in your book today's number of the day, 15, and the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and give me an answer. If any of these, like this one here, is a little bit confusing down the bottom here, or I'm happy for you to leave it, just put it, I don't know. I'm not here to have you a massive test on these ones, just to see if you do know them. So it is an extension, even the extra time one here. Okay, or if you're stuck with your Roman numerals, I don't mind if you do a quick Google search to help you with that one. Okay, it's just, again, keeping our number game up and high. Okay, in all of the slides, you guys understand from last week that I have you posting the photo of your workup and the reflection spot. So I want you to maintain that. What's really important is that when you do a reflection, that you're not just skimming over it, you're giving me some actual detail on here. So read through the success criteria again, complete these questions in your book, upload the photo of your book work here. I should see some lovely structuring up of your book. That's why I want to see it. Okay, and be specific over here. Give me some details of why you had trouble, where you had trouble, and how. I shouldn't just have one word, and I shouldn't just have one line. I should have a sentence or two describing, if not more than a sentence or two, describing how you went, whether that was good, bad, or a little bit of both. Okay. You're going to be creating your own, so do them in your book and do the same thing over here as well. Explain them to me, okay? So that'll be the same for the whole entire week. Make sure that you are adding, subtracting this day. You have a worksheet to do on this day, okay? If you don't get all the worksheet done, I've got it here, leave it. After your set time of 30 minutes, come back to the rest of them on the Friday's activity, uploading a photo of your work that you've done on each day into those set days, okay? We'll talk more about all this on Tuesday's Google Meet at 11:30. If you have any questions, make sure you ask like normal.